Hi everyone, and welcome. Today, we're tackling a common issue many Lexus RX350 owners face, a malfunctioning power seat motor. If your seat is stuck, won't move, or makes strange noises, chances are the motor needs replacing. But don't worry, it's a job you can definitely do yourself with a few basic tools and some patience, and we'll walk you through each step, making it as straightforward as possible. First things first, safety is paramount, so always disconnect your vehicle's negative battery terminal before starting any electrical work. This prevents accidental short circuits and ensures your safety. Next, gather your tools, which will include a socket set, likely a 12mm or 14mm for the seat bolts, a trim removal tool, a flathead screwdriver, and of course, your brand new replacement power seat motor. Begin by moving the affected seat as far back or forward as possible to expose the four mounting bolts that secure the seat to the floor, and these bolts are usually covered by small plastic caps, so use your trim removal tool to gently pry them off. Once the caps are removed, use your socket wrench to loosen and remove all four bolts, being careful not to strip them. After the bolts are out, carefully tilt the seat backward or to the side, which will expose the electrical connectors underneath. There might be several, including the main power connector and possibly an airbag sensor connector, so disconnect all of these by pressing the release tabs and gently pulling them apart, taking your time here as these connectors can be delicate. Now, you can carefully remove the entire seat from the vehicle, setting it aside in a safe place where you have room to work. With the seat out, you can now access the faulty motor, depending on which motor is bad, as there are typically separate motors for forward/back, up/down, and recline. You may need to remove some plastic trim panels from the side or bottom of the seat frame, using your trim removal tool for this. Once the motor is exposed, you'll see it's usually connected to a worm gear or a drive shaft system, so locate the mounting screws or bolts that hold the motor in place, and there's also an electrical connector directly attached to the motor itself, so disconnect this one as well. Carefully unbolt or unscrew the old motor from its mounting bracket, and you might need to gently disengage it from the gear mechanism it drives. Now, take your new power seat motor, align it carefully with the drive shaft or worm gear mechanism, ensuring it meshes correctly before bolting it back into place. Then tighten the mounting screws or bolts securely, but don't over-tighten them, and reconnect the motor's electrical connector. Before putting everything back together, it's a good idea to perform a quick test. Temporarily reconnect your vehicle's negative battery terminal, turn the ignition to the on position, and test the seat's movement using the control switch, making sure all functions for that specific motor are working smoothly. If everything operates as it should, disconnect the battery terminal again to continue with reassembly. Now, carefully place the seat back into the vehicle, reconnect all the under-seat electrical connectors that you disconnected earlier, making sure each one clicks firmly into place. Position the seat over its mounting points on the floor and reinsert the four bolts, hand-tightening them first, then using your socket wrench to tighten them securely. Replace the plastic trim caps over the bolts, and finally, reconnect the negative battery terminal for good, giving the seat one last full test to ensure all movements are smooth and correct. And there you have it. Your Lexus RX350 power seat motor replaced. We hope this guide was clear and helpful for your repair. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and consider subscribing to the channel for more DIY automotive repair guides. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for